Hey everybody, Brock Frady here, helping you enjoy your ride. One of my YouTube subscribers by the name of Dan Wagner shot me an email and asked me several questions that a lot of people ask on a regular basis about the Lexus RX350. I said, man, those are great questions and I want to make a video about it. Now keep in mind that I'm in North Carolina and the things that I'm going to say in this video may not apply to all Lexus dealers or Lexus dealer inventories. Sometimes even the packages that are on specific RX models are different around the country because there are different needs in Minnesota than there are in Miami. I'm going to focus on what I see typically here on RX350s that come to North Carolina. All right, and since you see that glorious red one right there over my shoulder, let's go take a look at that one. The color of this one is Matador Red Mica. I hope that you can see the pearl kind of nature of that color. Maybe you can see the depth of that. The Matador Red Mica is really spiking in popularity. Also, another really popular one is Nebula Gray Pearl, and that's kind of like a gunmetal gray. It is a beautiful color. Nebula Gray Pearl. One of my favorites is Caviar. Can you see that it's like a black pearl paint? And I just think that is fantastic, especially when the sun is hitting it. It's a beautiful color. And generally speaking, the most popular colors that I see that we sell here are silver, white, and black. Always have been, probably always will be, because they're colors that all manufacturers make. There's just different variations of silver, white, and black. Speaking of that, you can check out the pearl white right here, and that is always a super popular color. Everybody loves it. And then here's silver. That's satin cashmere right there. That's really increasing in popularity too. Satin cashmere doesn't show dirt like other colors. Another question that Dan had for me was the contrast seat, the panels on the seats. You can see where it's dark on the outside of the seat and it's lighter on the inside of the seat. And Dan was like, is there a way to get solid seat colors? And I said, well, yes, Dan, there is a way to get solid seat colors without the panels. And that is if you get one with the luxury package. Solid seat color. No panels on the outsides of that. Now the next question is about individual options, not so much about packages. And that is a panoramic roof, color heads-up display, and triple beam LED headlights. That's the panoramic roof, all glass. Triple beam LED headlights are there. And here's a picture of the heads-up display. You can see that right there. So it's a hologram that's displayed on the windshield while you're driving, and it's a color heads-up display, and it'll show you all kinds of driving information. It'll show you your speed limit, your speed that you're currently going. It'll show you also your current speed limit on the road that you're driving. It'll show you different navigation inputs or navigation points, radio information, RPM, compass, all kinds of stuff. Lane departure alert, radar cruise control. So it's a lot of information there, but they're individual options. The triple beam LED headlights are $1,615. Color heads-up display is $600. Panorama moonroof, $1,600. So, is that worth it? Well, the reason that I wanted to show you on this particular vehicle is because we see the panoramic roof, the LED headlights, and the heads-up display typically on RX350s that have the luxury package, which is what takes them to that $61,000 MSRP. Now, we do have a couple of RX350s in stock right now that have the panorama roof, the triple LED headlight, triple beam LED headlights, and also even the heads-up display as individual options without that package. So if you were to get an RX350 that had those three options and opt out of the luxury package, then you would save yourself $4,485 by not going with the luxury package. So that's really just a matter of opinion as to whether or not you think the luxury package is of value. And the luxury package has things like illuminated scuff plates, that wood grain interior upgrade I showed you, LED ambient illumination, special lights throughout the cabin, rear door sunshades, semi-aniline leather trim seats, that's like a leather upgrade, wood and leather heated steering wheel, those sweet 20-inch wheels, although that one has 20-inch wheels also, but you can just see that there's a little bit of a design difference. This wheel has inserts inside of it. That's actually a plastic insert, and that color can be changed right there. So really it's just a matter of, do you think that that luxury package is worth almost $4,500? So that's that. And I do believe your final question was about the cold weather package. Now the cold weather package is a windshield wiper de-icer, a fast response interior heater, auto leveling headlights and headlight washers, and rain sensing wipers. And that cold weather package is only like $315. I don't know that I would buy a car or not buy a car because of it, unless you really needed those things. I do have to say though, it's pretty neat when the windshield is icy and you come out and you're able to thaw your windshield wipers because you have a windshield wiper de-icer. The other thing is it's nice to have a quick response interior heater, although with the Lexus Enform remote app, you can start your car with your phone so that it's already warm, so you don't need to really have to worry about the fast response heater. Now let's take a look at some interior colors. This is called Noble Brown, and I actually really like this color combination. It's like a chocolate brown, and the stitching, you can see that it's got some red contrast stitching. Then on the outside of the seat, it's the black contrast seat panel color. That's Noble Brown. It looks really, really good on this exterior color of caviar on this RX350. The next color is Parchment, and this is the most typical color that we sell. We sell more Parchment than any other color. Beautiful color. And you notice that the dash is that color of the Noble Brown. It's like a dark chocolate with the contrast stitching there on the dash. It's a really good color. And then here's light gray with the black panels on the outside, and the stitching there's the same color as the leather. And that's also a really, really popular color, especially looks good with this nebula gray pearl on the outside. And then we have black also as far as an interior color is concerned. And now just a little note about like packages and available options and everything, because navigating a website of a manufacturer can actually be pretty cumbersome and kind of difficult. It's almost like trying to read hieroglyphics sometimes. Try to find on whatever vehicle you're looking at the standard equipment. If it says standard equipment on any given vehicle model, then every single one is going to have that. What you want to do is focus on the optional equipment. Take a look at the standard equipment, kind of have an idea of what all that is, and then go through the optional equipment and kind of pick out the packages that you want to focus on. What I would do if you're picking out one is to focus on the package that is of the utmost importance, the one that you cannot do without. If it's navigation system, pick the navigation system and then go from there. I want to give you an example of a typically equipped Lexus RX350 with navigation. The reason I say typically is because they're going to vary, but the ones that we sell here in North Carolina are going to have an MSRP of around $54,000, and that's because they have the navigation system and also all-wheel drive usually. This Caviar RX350 has an MSRP of $54,284. And that gives you the blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert, the matte linear wood trim interior, the 20-inch wheel upgrade, touch-free power rear door, heated and ventilated front seats, navigation system, premium package, the moonroof and tow prep package, heated steering wheel, and cargo mat, cargo net, and wheel locks. All of that comes to $54,200. And so like I said, that is a typically equipped, that's kind of what we sell the most of as far as the MSRP of an RX350. Can you find one for cheaper? Yes, but it's probably going to delete some things that you actually are interested in. May not, but it might. I want to show you an example of that. Most people really like the way those wheels look. I personally love them. Now, oh, by the way, I got my stripes on today. Let's take a look at those wheels. See that difference? That's a lot of difference in the wheel between that and that. So those are the optional 20-inch wheel, and that's an $1,100 option. $1,170, I believe. I personally would definitely spend $1,100 to get the 20-inch wheels over the 18-inch wheels, because I just think they look so much better. But you may not care about the wheels. You may think the 18s are fine. That's fine. Here's what you need to do. Decide if you want all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive. Then decide what your most important optional equipment pieces are and packages. That's probably going to be the premium packages or premium package, and then most people like navigation. Not everybody, but most do. After that, it's gonna kind of be like wheels and a couple of other things to bring it to about 54 grand. I hope that wasn't like way confusing. And if it was, I apologize. Okay, one last thing. A professional in the car business right now who is going to be successful is going to have a time commodity frame of mind. You being able to save your customers, your clients, time is going to be more valuable than you saving them money. And if you don't believe me, try it. And the way you're going to try it is to seek to provide solutions instead of selling cars. So go after trying to help people with problems. Be so obsessed with helping people answer questions. Know your industry, know your product, know your customer, know yourself. And if you're able to provide solutions and seek to help instead of seeking to sell, then you will find a weird thing happens. All of a sudden, people will come to you and will say, my friend told me all about you, and they'll buy a car from you. And you'll become a trusted resource in your dealership and in your community. So here is a challenge to all of you sales professionals in the automotive industry. Seek for 1 month to provide solutions. Try to find solutions instead of finding sales, and see what happens. I think you'll transform your career. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope this helps you enjoy your ride. Remember to subscribe, and the most important thing of all, have a wonderful day, everybody. And I have seen now. So I tried to pull them to where the sun is. And this color is